Hey guys, welcome back to Kita Banana's Playful Life. We are doing part 3 of 2064 read-only memories. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're going to continue this game with Turing and investigate this mystery. We have found out that our missing person is no longer living. So now we are not only investigating a kidnapping, but we are now investigating a murder. So without further ado, let's get into the third part of 2064 read-only memories.
Morning.
Morning, Tomcat.
Turin, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way, you hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him.
Yeah.
But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it.
Well, that's good though.
A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
Ooh.
It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there.
I hope so.
So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there's asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, a phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen.
Then, okay.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
Thanks, Tomcat.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in.
Yes.
And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
Yup.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine.
Whoa.
Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
Turing's ready to go. Fired up.
I have
Fired
already
up.
handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
Turing said no time to rest. Let's get this shit done.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Okay. Thank you, Tomcat. Don't doubt Turing again.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
All right. Later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Okay, cool. The KCOB. Nice.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight. Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
Okay.
Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
Okay, Melody Flores. Okay, so we gotta talk to Zen at KCOB. And then Melody Flores from Parallax.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Cool.
Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you.
What did you do, Fairlight?
But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home.
Okay.
I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days.
Alright, cool. Thanks, Fairlight.
I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research.
Yeah, that can be kind of heartbreaking that you don't know everything about your best buddy.
Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
Yeah.
Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason.
Yeah, I thought we went over this, Turing.
Hopefully we can talk our way in.
Yeah, I think with you by my side, we should be able to get in, bro.
I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
We got another place to go on the map. Melody's mansion. And
Okay,
KCOB.
we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
Let's go to Melody's home first.
Up to you where to go first.
Let's talk to Melody.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant.
I know. So I think I want to go in the Fairlight direction.
It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech?
The tech.
It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful.
We should follow
If
the
we
facts,
explore them
right?
both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
That's true. Well, let's start with Melody's mansion. Let's go there. Oh, please be home. Something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wool gathering.
Huh?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive. But that's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group. Despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company, I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, back on task.
No worries, Turing. Let's figure this
Is
out.
there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Well, he doesn't know about Melody. And he wouldn't know about Melanie and Yannick having a falling out. And I don't know if he can look that up. Let's go back over the Flower Cybernetics.
Flower Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella.
Okay.
It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies. They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis. The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military.
That's yeah. Figured that much.
Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces.
Yeah, that's exactly the direction that would go.
This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law.
Wow.
Melody took over the
Shock
company
troops.
from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on.
Okay.
She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants. The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
Okay. Do we know anything else about... Well, let's see if he knows anything about Yannick, Dr. Fairlight, and, Melody's falling out.
He did, and I can't shine much light on that.
That's what I thought.
I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time.
Okay.
Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies.
Okay.
I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but
Please.
they'll only be that,
There'll only be
rumors.
rumors, yeah. I just need to know the facts.
I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
No worries, Turing. Let's go in.
No time like the present, then.
This looks like the buzzer for an apartment complex. Needs one of these just for one house? Oh, she needs one of these just for one house?
These tall shrubs could line the estate of a Victorian duke. They're that stuffily pleasant to look at.
What else can we touch? The bear statue. Small-scale bear statues guard the entrance to the mansion. Let's touch it. Can we touch it? You can't take it. Not marble, nor the gilded monuments. Windows. Windows line the front of the house and broadcast the hints of an expertly designed den inside. Gonna touch the window. The anguished cry of the window cleaner bellows in your soul as you smudge one of the panes. I'm probably gonna pay for that later. Anything else to touch? Let's ring the doorbell. What? Is that a bear? Is that a bear?
It appears so.
Oh my gosh. What? What? So do we just walk in?
Your guess is as good as mine. Mine says we can go in?
Okay.
Should we?
I mean, what else weird can happen? Let's just go. Let's, can we touch it? Enter the mansion door.
Oh, wow! Swanky!
Yeah. Swanky. I know what swanky means. I don't want to question him. I just want to pay attention to her.
Oh, Ms. Flores! Excuse us for the intrusion. My name is Turing, and...
Oh, I know who you are.
You do?
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight very much, but I assure you there's a situation.
Fairlight? I didn't realize Hayden's research had become a charity case.
Oh. Alright, Melody.
Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
Little boy Yannick.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
First of all, was that on the table?
What?
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
Actually, madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet.
He's so sweet in the face.
This philosophy is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you.
Okay. What's that? Is
Do
that a
you
cat sitting
understand?
next to her right here? Yeah, I understand.
Not really.
I get it, I get it, I get it.
Look, I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden. You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him, either.
Right.
Is this a cat? I always want to see the cat. The most regal-looking robotic cat in the world sits prim and proper on the fainting chair. I want to touch. Can I pet the cat? You give the cat a pet. Ah! The name on her collar says Lily. Did you hear the purr? I want to pet it again. Listen to the purr. Oh. Oh! Don't crowd the cat. Robot felines are double humorless. Okay, never mind. We got teapots. A thin string of steam escapes the delicate spout. What's that? Strawberries. Strawberries. The biggest strawberries you have ever seen are assembled in a china bowl on the coffee table. The fainting chair. A plush purple fainting chair dominates the room. We got a ROM over here. A rosy 893 unit. From the emblem on its side, it sits patiently near Pat in a sort of ambient sleep mode, playing light instrumental music. Is that what we hear? What's that? Room control. A room control monitor is fixed into the back wall of the room. The temperature is set so low it's freezing. It's because of the bear, right? Monitor. The latest episode of Media Blitz is going into the sordid details of a new teen actor's island love affair with a local politician's daughter. What's that? Oh, I thought that was a chair. A large climate-controlled globe towers in the lounge. It has some lively in-season plants inside. What's that? Look at the fountain. A huge marble fountain adorns the courtyard. Its pleasant, bubbling sound can just barely be heard over the TV and outdoor ambience. Ambience? Leave a comment. How do you say it? Ambience or ambiance? let's talk to Melody again.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
Okay.
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't. Maybe you don't want to either.
Wait. How do you know?
Please, Melody, any information you might have. We haven't had access to any of his research notes, and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with. Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting. Not that Parallax is known for that, of course. We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people.
Uh-oh. He was probably right.
When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
So you're not gonna help us, lady.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins. Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup. Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt?
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Auntie Melody.
I wouldn't mind being an aunt, even to a blue-headed robot.
I'm touched, Melody.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions, for now.
Auntie things. Okay. How did you help Hayden with Turing? What's the story between you and Fairlight? I think that's everything we need to know. Nope, I want to know. How did you help Hayden?
Indeed. I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapience. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing, but it's best you know the truth.
Ooh, what's the truth? That's what we're here for.
Hayden is mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Oh, shit.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
Oh, I didn't realize.
How would Turing's development help with digitizing the human mind?
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades.
It has.
Functional immortality is a powerful lure. The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct. Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals. So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction.
Okay.
instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind.
But the brain and the mind are two different things.
Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents. Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did. So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose.
Okay.
Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
Why would he?
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped. You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on your involvement?
If you can even call it involvement.
All right, lady.
It's a small city. And if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants. Cheeky, but it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here. I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do. I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
She doesn't know.
Don't worry. I won't.
Huh? No, Turing, your face.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
Hayden wasn't invested in Turing's development?
I didn't say that. Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research. In fact, he was preparing to publish his findings involving Turing, and I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific community.
Also, I need to listen to this music on a regular. So this soundtrack is amazing.
See, the most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
I assure you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in ROM prototype technology.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up ROM, more or less like every other one out there.
Oh, don't say that. Turing's special.
Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work.
Don't say that, Melody.
Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware.
Hayden's not gonna propose anything.
Much like how you function.
I suppose that is correct. Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power.
His little proud face.
Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
Sure. There's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that. But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software. Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever, but there's more than enough people who are.
Thank you for this, Melody. I understand so little of my origins.
Well, I'm sorry I don't know more of the specifics. Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways. If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Notes? Where would I find his notes?
Of course, we'll keep looking. Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Sure.
What's the story between you and Fairlight?
Oh, hell, that old bastard and I have been flashing daggers at each other for the better part of 20 years. I contracted out the software development for our first-gen direct-link VR neural implants to System 1.
Okay.
Things were going great, but after the first models sold like gangbusters, Yannick tried to get into bed with me, literally.
Oh.
I turned him down, very politely, I might add, and then suddenly all of the cooperation between our companies dried up. We've been at it back and forth ever since. I'd be damned careful about trusting him if I were you.
Wow.
He's a snake, and he'll do anything he can to get what he wants.
But he led us to you, so could we be a pawn in what he's trying to figure out? Like, okay. Alright, Melody. You're looking out.
Still, I suppose if he tried again now, I might not turn him down.
Okay.
It would be fun to needle him about me still having my own company when he doesn't have his.
Okay. I think that's everything we need to know.
Good. I can get back to my retirement.
Yep.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
Thanks, Melody.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd like it.
Yeah.
I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you.
Vincent Mensa. Vincent Mensa. Okay.
Vincent was working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh.
Interesting.
I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere.
Yeah. Hook that up. Make that happen.
He owes me a favor anyway, and
Sweet.
might be able to give you some more information on anything else Hayden may have been working on.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, Melody.
That would be fantastic, Melody. Perhaps Golden Gate Park.
Yeah, that sounds cool. In a wide open space, you know, people.
Be careful, Turing. I don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario.
Oh, gosh.
Don't show him too many of your cards.
Oh, goodness, Melody. Now I'm freaking worried, but I also didn't feel good about Fairlight when we first met him anyways, so I had a hunch. I don't 100% trust Melody either, but I don't think she has bad intentions. I don't know if she's fabricating the story or stretching the truth with Fairlight, but, you know, why would she lie? Alright.
Cards? This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
It means don't tell him everything, bro.
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
Dang, Melody. Jeez. I don't know if I could... Okay.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Wish us luck.
Aw, Aunt Melody. Can I talk to the bear? So, Gur and stuff? Yes. Very cool. So sweet. Oh, can I touch you? I don't know. Pat might want to bite me. Pat is Melody's butler, not yours. He will offer service when and only when his mistress permits. Alright, cool. Let's leave. I think we got all the information that we can get from Melody. We learned some pretty good things from her. So let's keep it moving. We gotta go to KCOB. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay, so this is just a new spot on the map. Do we have to go there immediately? Or can we go to... Let's go to the... Oh, fuck. I feel like this is not going to be a good idea, but let's just do it. Look at the car. The 2061 model is more popular among car experts, though.
It has an extra cup holder.
Okay. That's cool. A 2062 Zisk CR4 coupe, perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. KCOB welcome sign. The CAS IO Corporation office building employs a pretty fancy interactive screen out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work in it must be on another level. What is that? A window? A thick pane floor-to-ceiling window. Inside, there's a bunch of security guards and rows of elevators behind them. Alright, let's just go. Wait, what's that? It's a plant. Planter. I don't need to touch all the things. Oh, go up? What? These trees are genuine, real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 40s. Wait, could I have gone up at Melody's house? Because that's cool. I don't think I paid attention to see an arrow. I thought this low-key looked like it was a part of the building, but it's fine. Alright, let's look at the door. The KCOB door is automatic. You don't need to wonder if you push or pull. Alright, let's go. No one is available at this moment. We apologize for the inconvenience. What? You prefer to only converse with revolving doors. So oh, okay. So, does this mean that when we chose to go to Melody's house, that the KCOB lead was no longer an option? Because that's not cool. Is there any...
Bulbitis riparia, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times.
Alright.
Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
Alright, let's go back to the map, because I think we have to go talk to Vincent Mensa. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's a guy sitting there. An Alfie I-83. I love bots so much. Look at this bot. Look at the bots. You hope it doesn't run out. ROMs do weird things when they can't follow their core commands. Alright, let's look at this guy. You've never seen this person, and they appear to be waiting for somebody. Could it be us? Perhaps this is who you're supposed to meet. Let's talk to him. Or, yeah.
Can I help you?
Maybe you can. Are you Vincent Mensa?
I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
I'm that someone.
Are you Vincent Mensa? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
Oh, good. You're Melody's people.
Yes, that's us, Melody's people. Auntie Melody sent us.
Do you have everything that I asked for?
What'd you ask for?
There must be some miscommunication.
You want some money, food, drinks? What do you want?
Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax.
Yeah, but there's a stipulation, isn't there?
He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
Damn that old woman.
Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. I was shaking.
What?
You got tricked, huh, Vincent?
We had a deal. She promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need.
What do you need, bro? Did she set you up for failure? Can she not be trusted either?
I already know Hayden is missing.
How do you know?
Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city.
Oh, you want money.
Instead, she sends the two of you, hat in hand with nothing.
Golly, Vincent. You can't win for losing, huh, bro?
I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
No, first of all, don't refer to Turing as a pet.
Insulting.
Thank
but
you.
Accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help.
All right.
Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay. But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free. I'll just have to find another buyer. Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Okay.
Perhaps we could assist you? My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
Mm-hmm. This is what I do, Vincent. You can trust me.
I don't know.
Come on, Vince. Look at me, bro. I can help you.
Look, I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife,
Fuck.
Francesca.
Francesca? I thought it was just for you, Vincent. Okay, there's no children involved, right? Because that's like 2 other things that I might have to get. I bet that Tomcat, they can help us out.
If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever.
So what did he say? He wants a passport and some money? And something for his
If you're
life?
really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day.
Listen, you don't know who I know, Vincent. I make moves around here. I've been doing a lot, getting to know my inner detective, you know, making things happen. We might be able to do that.
Might?
First of all, I'm not the one who promised you this. That was Melody. You should be upset with her. I'm gonna see what I can do. Do you mind answering some other questions first, though?
Dear God, I'm doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Melody only gave us a rough sketch of what you need. The more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
Melody didn't tell us nothing, Turing. Why are you lying to this guy?
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff.
What's juicy? That's like subjective. What do you do for Parallax?
I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division.
Okay, we're gonna ease into this. Maybe he'll give away some information, like, by mistake.
Or maybe was, is what I should be saying. If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get.
Okay.
We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind. We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
Do you know anything about Hayden's disappearance? He did say he knew he was already gone. So let's see what he knows.
Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary.
Alright.
I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching. He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. I tried asking around and no one will say anything. If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway. Bring me what I asked for, and I'll tell you more.
And why are you so adamant about getting out of Neo San Francisco?
Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw. There is... how do I put this without giving it away? There's a new project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide.
Okay, alright.
Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who've previously run the company. The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before.
That's usually how it goes.
Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real
they
power.
want in the world.
My guess? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to do something that would get in the way of that.
Okay.
If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job. So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay.
Thank you. We'll go get those things for you.
I need to make some calls, and this park ROM is fun. I want to poke at it a bit.
Okay, have fun with the park ROM.
If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want.
Alright, we gotta make some calls.
Forwarding photos and info for the passports to Turing now.
Alright.
And I really hope you can do this.
Me too. I hope so.
I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway.
That's cool. Thanks, Vincent. I really appreciate it.
See you soon.
Alright, be safe, bro.
I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable car.
Tomcat!
The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment.
But, okay.
I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no
So
shot.
you want to go talk to those kids?
They might agree to help us if we get them off the hook for stealing the data cache.
Why can't we? Okay, well I was thinking Tomcat, they're like a mastermind in programming. They might be able to, like, make some fake IDs.
We should check the police department and see if Lexi can pull some strings.
Dude, we're on a whole different page because I was thinking that Tomcat could help us, like, get some money out of a bank and get some fake IDs or fake passports or whatever.
As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits.
Dr. Fairlight or Melody. I feel like if we go to Dr. Fairlight, what would our explanation be? Melody, I feel like, would know.
That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they claim.
Oh man, now I don't know who to choose, Fairlight or Melody. He led us to Melody, but it could be because he just wants more information, like she said, to use to his advantage. And then Melody did hook us up with Vincent, but kind of stuck us with the bill because she promised him money and stuff, and we came empty-handed. She knowingly misled someone, which is Vincent, and kind of like us adjacent. And I don't think Fairlight has misled us yet. Oh gosh, okay.
Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital.
In and out of the hospital, though.
We could ask either of them for assistance.
Can we get 50,000 from each of them and then just say, hey, it's for research?
Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
Turing, no! I don't know what to do. Give me a second. I don't know what to do. Alright. So I pressed pause on my recording. So we're at the police station. Nothing has happened. We just came to the police station and met with Lexi, and we just started the conversation. So, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well, you should have thought of that before you decided to take your street art to the wrong street. A little community service never hurt anyone. It'll be a learning experience.
And we would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for...
Chad, shut up!
Don't call me that, Ollie! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Okay, Chad.
So what's the point of watching all those ancient cartoons with you if I can't use the joke?
Oh, they're ancient? Yeah, I guess so, since we're in 2064.
Don't dig us any deeper! We're in enough trouble as it is.
They say it in every episode!
We're not on a television show, jerk! We were arrested! By real cops!
He wants to say the Scooby-Doo stuff so bad.
What? You think they haven't seen the show?
Why do you always think everything is a damn joke, asshole?
Oh, now look who's swearing. Goody two-shoes.
Ahem. Boys, if we're done arguing.
Yes, ma'am.
Oliver's under the influence of this bad guy, Chad.
Yeah, whatever.
So, what brings you to my lair?
Dude, so much Lexi. Let's fill her in. Alright, I need to borrow the two of them. I have just the idea for their community service. Mind bending the rules a bit? These two might be able to help. Oh gosh. Let's just be upfront with Lexi.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just toss all this paperwork in the trash and break procedure on your whim.
Well then, I know the perfect...
Really?
No, Turing, she's being sarcastic.
No.
I don't want to help these two jerks anyway.
Alright, Star Effer.
They think they're so bad, sticking their tough cop buddy on us for no good reason. I ain't got time for this.
Okay.
So you'd rather do the community service?
I know the perfect community service.
And have her call your dad?
No, we're totally glad to help. Couldn't be happier.
Thank you.
Just don't call my dad.
Not so tough, huh?
Shut up. Just shut up.
We really could use their assistance, Detective Rivers. It's my apartment in a way. Isn't it up to me to decide whether I press charges?
Yeah.
Not even remotely.
Why? Because he's not human?
But fine, take him. I can't handle being within earshot of the blue one any longer.
The blue one.
Aw, I thought we were really making a connection, Detective.
Sorry about Chad, ma'am. He doesn't mean harm. We're very grateful. We both need to check in with our families first, so we'll meet the two of you back on Market Street, if that's okay.
You better show up.
Of course. We'll meet you there, Oliver.
What a waste of my time.
Sorry again, Lexi. We'll make sure they're useful to the case.
Don't worry. It's a hassle, but you know what we say. Gold in peace, iron in war.
Sure, that's what we say.
Back to the grind again. Stay safe, deputies.
Alright, you too. Hey, what's up, Rom?
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Bananas.
How may I be of assistance today?
How are things in the department?
Crime is down in this district by 12% this year.
Okay.
Thank you for your sustained interest in your local law enforcement.
Yeah, man.
Would you like to learn more about employment opportunities with the NSFPD?
I could be one?
What? Thanks anyway, Officer 72. We'll be on our way now.
What if I wanted to be a police officer?
What were you trying to do?
Be a police officer. Alright, we're gonna go to the map. Let's go to Market Street, see what these kids are up to. What's up, Brian?
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
Why are you still out here all alone?
Ah,
In the snow.
the cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least.
Hee, that was us.
But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
Oh, we have arrows. Why is someone with the genetics modification? Wait, how far back would you like humanity to go? What has your group accomplished since it was founded?
Through some concerted efforts, we've created an alliance with a number of businesses banning service and employment of unhumans.
Not cool. Unhumans?
Yeah, they call themselves hybrids, but we call them what they are. I can't respect those who willingly trade their humanity away.
This guy.
Thanks to our efforts, many local businesses are finally gaining the confidence to only serve human beings. If they wanted to feed animals, well, they'd open up a pound.
Yo, that's mean, Brian.
Why, just the other day, a Neo-SF landlord thanked me for supporting his decision to deny tenancy to unhumans. He already feels better about his decision to seek out our help. Plus, can you imagine the cleaning fees?
Shut up, Brian. That's all I wanted to ask. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Great! Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
They're gonna be really terrible.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the meshnet speak critically of your organization?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now.
You will not disrespect Turing.
Yes, this is true. Though historically, most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna lie, you really haven't convinced me.
Ah, I suppose I have come to expect that. Never mind. Write what you wish.
Yeah, I'm leaving. You suck,
When the city
Brian.
falls, and we have a chicken as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loonies.
So we're gonna have an actual chicken as the mayor? Like not a hybrid, but a chicken. Whatever, dude.
Oh, please do. Have a lovely day now.
Bye, Brian.
And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
I get it, but sometimes I want cybernetic parts. You know. Oh, there's the kids. Hi, Oliver. You guys.
The two of you are like a fuzzed sync-wave, even if you got us off the hook for that apartment job.
We appreciate that, by the way.
He sounds like Doug from this show, Doug.
Yeah, sure. Let's just get this over with. Riding this out is freaking exhausting. Then we'll be all squared up. For good.
Right. What do you need us to do?
A lot. So brace yourselves.
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Say it in layman's terms for them, because Chad might not understand what you just said.
Oh, so this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
No, not show me the ropes. I just need you to get me this stuff, bro. Like.
So, what's the thread?
What's the thread?
B&E? War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
Search bombing?
Is search bombing actually illegal?
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
But everything is illegal in California. We need to buy some fake IDs today, if possible.
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay.
How much?
Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
We need passports, bro.
He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get 2 people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
God damn it, I made the wrong choice.
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
So, like, do you guys know someone, like an older person that might have that equipment? That expensive and illegal equipment?
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
That's not really the same thing, Chad. But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call.
Yes, call him.
Give me a few minutes.
Don't make me regret
This guy
my
is
decision.
pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
Okay, that's fine.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections.
It's fine. I might need you for some money if you can rob some people.
You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
No, Chad.
Well, that and petty larceny.
Oh?
We might have something that will suit your skill set.
Yeah.
Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal?
Bananas.
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet? Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software.
That's right, Turing. You tell him how special you are.
I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly? In English?
Your boy Oliver knows.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
See?
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Oh, Chad, please.
Tin can?
Disrespect.
Really?
Fight him, Turing. Bite his arm.
I'm composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, it is. Chad.
Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name-calling, too.
We don't need to know anything else that you're good at. That's not what we need help with. Thank you.
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Just hold on a second.
No.
Underclocked?
Just stop.
Bitbrain!
No. None of that works.
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
Wow.
Okay, I talked to the guy.
Okay. And?
He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade.
So what do I need to bring him?
A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
What? Who the fuck is Yukino?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas.
Ooh.
Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway,
Yeah.
where can we get a poster like that?
And now we're gonna be on a wild friggin' goose chase.
I'm not sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get. My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on. We'll help you look for it.
Alright, cool. Chad and Oliver have joined our party, guys. Oh my goodness, now it's 4 of us. Let's save. This seems like a little bit of a milestone. I know it's not like a new, hello. Yeah, it was chapter 3. But it's not a new chapter, right? Yeah, okay, so let's save. Yes. Party of 4. Let's save it as that. Party. Boom. Party of 4. Cool. Alright guys, so that concludes this third part of 2064 read-only memories. Next time we will be joined by Chad and Oliver as we try to gather a poster of magical Yukino and get it ready to deliver to Oliver's contact so that we can get these fake passports for Vincent Mensa, who's supposed to help us get some information about Hayden and his disappearance. Alright guys, until next time, take care, stay safe, and be well. Bye.